Hey YouTubers, it's the girl Tanika welcoming you to my channel, Sweet Spot Travel and Lifestyle. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and for checking out this, my first official vlog for the channel. Now, of course, I have a lot in store for you coming up. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm going to talk a little bit about the channel and the inspiration behind it. And of course, I have an amazing little activity planned for you guys. So don't go anywhere. We have much more to come right after this. Hey guys, so I'm glad to see that you all decided to stick around. As I mentioned, I have a lot in store for you guys today. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the channel, the inspiration behind it, and so on. I am also going to be sharing a little activity with you guys. I'm going to be doing a vision board today, so I'm excited to do that in just a little bit. But before we get into all of that, I want to talk to you a little bit about myself. You know, I figured with this being the first vlog, it's only right that I tell you a little bit about myself. Now, let's see, where do I start? Okay, so I guess my name would be a good place. I'm Tanika Bennett. I'm originally from Westmoreland, Jamaica. I am currently living in Kingston, Jamaica. Been living in Jamaica my entire life. Born here, grew up here. I love this place. It's an amazing country. Our culture is so incredible. You know, our food, our people, or entertainment, or music. The destination is next to none. You really have to be here, experience it to know. You know, you can't really read a book, watch a video, or whatever. You have to come here and experience it to know. So for all you guys outside of Jamaica, I'm encouraging you to take a trip. Come and experience it, come and explore. Don't just stay in the hotels when you guys come, but actually go out and check it out. I'm really passionate about my country and about the brand because I feel like there's so much to it. So I like every chance I get, I'd want to share with others, and this, I guess, is a great platform to do that. I'm also creative. I'm really, you know, like I always have a bunch of ideas floating around in my head, just waiting for the perfect moment to just put them out there. I love travel. I love, you know, exploring and experiencing different cultures, different places, meeting new people, and so on. I really love that. I am a big fanatic of the lifestyle industry. As I said, I love food, I love eating. Oh god, I love eating. I love fashion, I love hair, makeup, you know, the whole works. Hence the travel lifestyle vlog that I have going on here. I am a media and communications practitioner, which ties in with my passion for, you know, being a creative. Yeah, so that's just a little bit about me. I guess you guys will get to know me more as we go along. The channel, Sweet Spot Travel and Lifestyle, has been a brainchild of mine. Like, it's been a concept that has been in the making for years now, to be very honest with you guys. It's something that I'm passionate about. As I mentioned, travel and lifestyle it's like air to me. Like, I love it. You know, the bad thing or the sad thing is that I don't get to experience that part of myself as much as I'd love to. I decided to start this channel as a way to kind of push me to do things more and to experience things more, rather than be living vicariously through other people and being a you know, an eternal spectator in other people's lives. So I'm starting from ground zero here, doing this organic, doing this thing the organic way, and trying to document my journey and share that experience with you guys. I hope you guys will enjoy it as well. It's, for me, this is just a platform to share my experiences with you guys, and to also encourage and inspire you guys to live your best lives, you know, to go out there and do the things that you're passionate about, to experience the things that are near and dear to your hearts, and know that it is achievable, it's attainable. If someone else is doing it, you can do it too. You don't need to be wealthy, you don't need to have everything in place, you don't have to have it all figured out. Just start where you're at, start with what you have, and just take those steps. The important thing is to just start, and before you know it, you will be growing and being and evolving so much more than you would probably ever imagine. But you have to start somewhere. So yeah, my vlog is really a travel log. It's going to be documenting my experiences with travel, with the lifestyle industry, events, experiences, tips and tricks and hacks and whatever you want to call it. I look forward to sharing those with you guys. If you have any suggestions on things that you'd be interested in learning about, please, don't be afraid to let me know. I look forward to your feedback. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the channel right now. You guys just have to stick around and see what I have to come. Travel for me is not limited to exploring foreign lands or international places, but local or domestic travels is something that I'm big on as well. I love road trips, I love sightseeing and going to different places around Jamaica and experiencing different things, rediscovering and discovering places. So that's something that's a big deal to me, so I look forward to that. All right, so you guys can continue to join me on my journey to experience that, and also I encourage you to go on out, take the leap, go on out and make your own memories, start your own journey. Yeah, so that's it for Sweet Spot right now. So the next thing on the agenda is to create a vision board. Now, I'm not sure how familiar you guys might be with this concept, but essentially a vision board is a pictorial chart of your goals. All right, it's another way of writing down your goals. So instead of scribbling down that you want a car or a house or whatever, you get pictures to represent those goals that you're working towards, and you put them on a surface, whether it's a chart, cartridge paper, a cardboard, a book, your computer, or whatever it is. You create that pictorial chart of those goals that you're working towards, and you can go all out, be all extra with it, get glitter and make it as creative as you want to, or you can just be as simple as you want to. But the important part, or the important point, is for you to have those pictures that represent those goals that you're working towards placed on the chart, and place it in a prominent area where you can see it constantly. As I said, it can be a book, so if you're a person who is on the go, you can have your vision book with you wherever you go, so you can constantly be reminded of these things that you're trying to achieve. You can get the photos, or you can get the images from whether it's old magazines, books, newspaper, or you can just print them from the internet. As I said, it's a visual representation of the goals that you're working towards. So while creating a vision board might be fun and easy and whatever, it's important to remember that it's also serious, because it's your life. It's it's representing the things that you want to achieve, right? So you're going to create the vision board, but you also need to create a plan. You need to create a timeline. You need to put in effort. You need to think about the contacts, your network, your resources that you're going to call on. Vision board works. It works for me, and I know a lot of people who swear by it. They do it all the time. But it's important that you remember, guys, that you have to put in the effort in order for it to materialize. It's not something that's just going to happen overnight. It's something that you have to be aggressive about. It's something that you have to be strategic about. Have your timeline, have your accountability system, your KPIs and treat it like a business. Because you know, if you can be as committed to your job, your 9 to 5, why can't you be as committed to, you know, achieving goals that will make your life better, that will make you feel more fulfilled and satisfied at the end of the day? I mean, you have to figure it out. Remember also that you can, while you can create a vision board for your personal goals, you can make it a family activity. So you can do it with your kids, with your spouse, your parents, you know, your siblings, whoever. You can create it, you can use it as a tool for your job. So if you're working with a team, a sales team or a team of managers, or a creative team or whatever, you know, a vision board is a pretty good way to get everyone to be on the same page, to say that, hey guys, this is what we're working for this quarter or this financial year or whatever it is. So you can incorporate this vision board concept in any area of your life, professionally, personally, or you know, whichever. So put in the work to go with the vision board, and I promise you, you can call me out on it, but I promise you that your lives will be better, your goals will be realized. All right, so yeah, that's just a note right there. All right, so I'm going to get into creating my vision board now. Let's get to it and see what we can come up with. All right, let's go. So now it's time for us to start creating our vision board, and as you realize here, I've already laid out the stuff that I'm going to be using for this project, which includes, of course, your adhesive. So you can go with glue, tape, staples, whatever floats your boat, so that's fine. Of course, you'll need a cutting instrument. So I have my scissors here. I have this punching clamp thingamajig. I'm not even sure if I'm going to use this, and just some sticky notes. I'm not sure why, it just looks, I like the color, so I just put it there. Of course, your vision board cannot happen without your images. So I've already secured my images. I've already cut them to the size that I'm going to use them at, and then definitely you'll need a base to put all of that on. Now for my base, I've decided to go with an old map. You know, it can be any surface that you choose to use. As I mentioned before, cardboard, cartridge paper, any flat surface pretty much. So yeah, I decided to go with an old map because again, it ties in with a goal that I'm working towards smashing this year, which is traveling, sightseeing, road trips, that kind of a thing. So I decided to use a map to help to reinforce that goal, right? So I'm actually going to be working on 2 vision boards, right? So I'm getting a little extra here, getting a little carried away, but I thought that I would want to have a vision board dedicated to my goal of traveling. So I have, you know, stuff for that one alone, and then this one, which is a combination of other goals that I'm working towards, which includes, you know, like healthy lifestyle choices, money, wealth, family, home, electronics and stuff like that. I also have some quotes laid out here because I just figured that it helps to encourage and to motivate me. So I got those on my vision board. Now it looks complete, but it's actually not. As you realize, the pictures are not secured to my base as yet, which I did that deliberately because I'm saving that fun part to share with you guys. Because one of the things that you want to do is, after you've gotten your images, gotten your base and your supplies that you're going to be using to put your vision board together, you'll need to lay it out. And I strongly encourage that you guys do that before you start adding the glue and stuff like that, because you know, if you're not comfortable with how it looks, at least you can switch things around without feeling like you've just messed up your vision board by, you know, having to get the glue off, get the tape off, and put in the pictures, put in the images at another spot that you're more comfortable with. So definitely do a rough draft with the layout to make sure that you're comfortable doing that. All right, so that's pretty much that. So now I'm going to go right ahead and put the glue on and start securing my images. Remember guys, as I said before, that you can be as creative and have as much fun as possible with your vision board. There is no rule to say that it has to be this way, it has to be that way, or anything like that. You can make it a vision board party, have your girlfriends over, have your guy friends over, and just have some drinks, have some finger food, play some music, and make a whole vibe out of it, you know. Another important thing to note guys is that you don't have to have all the images together in creating your vision board on the onset. You can add as you go along, you can expand your vision board, you can do a new one every month, you know, depending on what your goals are and you know what your projects are that you're working towards. Guys, sweet spot. So this is definitely going on my vision board because you know I'm getting this off the ground and I just want to keep the momentum going. So I've decided to make this a fundamental part of my vision board. Okay guys, so that pretty much concludes it for the first vision board. As I mentioned before, it's a relatively easy process. Once you secure the images that you're working with and you do the layout, do the necessary groundwork, it's straight shooting from there. All you have to do is really glue the images to your base. As you realize, that's what I just did. Alright, so now I'm going to go on over and start the next vision board, which is dedicated to my goals for traveling. Alright, yeah, so let's get to it. What I've done here is I've continued with the same theme of using an old map for the base of my vision board, and I've already cut out pictures of, you know, different countries and landmarks that I anticipate visiting somewhere in the near future. All right, so I'm gonna just get right into it now. All right, so the first one I'm doing is a map of Jamaica, because like I plan to do a lot more domestic traveling, you know, sightseeing, road trips and that type of thing. So yeah, I definitely have to include Jamaica. And you guys, if you've never been to Jamaica, or even if you live here, or if you have been here before, I encourage you guys to make it a point of duty to go out and see our country a lot more, because there are lots of hidden gems and treasures waiting to be explored and discovered and rediscovered. So, you know, don't just let it sit there going to waste. You guys should definitely go out and take advantage of it. Places that is really up there on my bucket list is to visit Thailand. Like I've seen so many amazing reviews about that country that I've been saying to myself, Thailand is definitely a place to visit. Okay guys, so just like that, I've pretty much completed my travel vision board. I still have a few more things that I'm going to add to it over time, of course, but for now this is pretty much what it looks like. So we have Jamaica, Bali, Thailand, Cuba, Italy, and a couple other places that I want to visit. Okay, so that's the travel vision board, and this is the other one that I created earlier. Yeah, so I still have a couple more things that I want to add, but I'll do that over time. For now though, this is the finished product. Let me know what you guys think. Okay guys, so that was quite the exercise creating that vision board. I had a lot of fun. I'm especially excited about the travel aspect of my vision board. I'm really looking forward to, you know, doing a lot more of that. I'm looking forward to my vlog thriving and growing and just exploding into greatness. I am looking forward to the multiple streams of income aspect. I started working on that, kind of fell by the wayside a little bit. I'm planning to get more aggressive about it because you can't rely on one source of income, because you never know, and no one ever gets wealthy from relying on one source of income really. I'm looking forward to the more intimate parts of my vision board, family, and you know, all of that. Getting married, having my own home, I'm sorry, I'm a little shy in talking about that, but it's something that I'm really passionate about and I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, I'm happy with my vision board. I am excited about working towards achieving these goals. Some of them will take more than a year, which is okay, you know, it's okay. Some of them I already started working on and it's a continuation for me right now. But you guys can comment below and let me know what the experience has been like for you guys in creating your own vision board and in achieving those goals. Looking forward to getting some feedback. All right, so we've come to the end of this vlog. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and for joining me. I'm really looking forward to you guys continuing on this journey with me of being a travel and lifestyle enthusiast, of being a YouTuber. As I said, it's new to me, so I'm really looking forward to your support, guys. If you haven't already, right now would be a good time to hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, hit the notification bell, that way you will not miss any of my posts. And of course, as I mentioned earlier, drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts and your experience in creating your vision board, and any other suggestions that you might have on what you'd like to see, what you like to see me share. You can also connect with me on social media. On Instagram it's sweetspot.travellifestyle, and on Twitter it's at sweetspotja. Alright, so until next time, I'm your girl Tanika, reminding you, encouraging you to take the leap, and happy travels. Alright, later.